and can't wait for Chickamauga and Nickajack in a couple weeks.
All right. You going to get any regular season events to go back after?
Oh, yeah. We're coming to most of them.
Heck yeah.
So, thank you.
It's great. Thank you. We'll take a pause for just a second. I'm working with the media people. All right, we're on a short break, so wrapping up the elites, which they are now, they're flipping the switch. So we're actually streaming now to everybody at home. So when we're done, I will get the link uploaded to the media kit, and then they'll post it to your watch in. Yes, it should be going. I mean, it is going now. So yeah, we're recording the whole time so that I have it. All right, in 13th place with 165 inches, taking home $1,000, Tennessee's Russ Sners. Good job, Russ. We'll let you talk about your weekend.
Sure. Yeah, as everybody said, the conditions were brutal. Fishing was tough. My practice was, horrible. If it wasn't for the last day, Friday afternoon, found one little grass flat offshore with some shell on it. Caught a few fish in one area, and I was like, all right, I guess start here and watch. Just about maybe boat days on that one, maybe 100-yard stretch. Just a big grass flat with like a clear. A lot of the grass was just like kind of carpeted over the bottom, and I'd find where you could see like solid bottom, and there'd be like bigger grass clumps. But I got them on a trap, all of them on a trap yesterday. Today, a couple on a chatterbait, a couple on a trap in the morning, and then it got really slow. Once that wind died off, I was throwing a Senko and got a couple more, but really only maybe 7 fish a day or so, and barely scratched out a limit. And it was definitely a grind, but yeah, still fun always being in Florida, love fishing down here. And yeah, thanks to Kissimmee, host city, for having us. We've been here a bunch, and so it's good numbers, and it's all the cold weather across the country. This is definitely a place to be this time of year. So thank you, Steve-O and Bassmaster, for all you guys do. I think my sponsors, Bonafide, Torquedo, iRod, Yak Attack, Music City Outdoors, and I guess our next tournament is the championship. So
and then Caddo
looking forward to that.
Yep.
I'll be about those. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Good to see you. Thank you. In 12th place with 167.5 inches, taking home $1,100, Florida's Brandon Hwlet. All right, good to see you, man. How'd you do yesterday in the Florida Bass?
Finished 7th yesterday in Florida, so got a check there. I'm here to do a little double dip action. So
absolutely, we appreciate you coming out and talk about how your weekend went.
Practice was rough. It was slow. It was cold. It was ugly. I caught, I think, 7 or 8 fish the whole time in practice in 3 days. I actually didn't go where I caught fish. I found fish moving in practice, so I just kind of sent it there, and boat ramp was packed, so I left late yesterday, and with the cold and everything, I just decided I was going flipping, and I caught everything flipping a cricket, so it was awesome.
All right, we appreciate it. Anybody want to give thanks to?
my wife, who do double duty this weekend because we double booked ourselves. Battlefield Outdoors, Native Water Sports, and everybody else.
All right, man. Appreciate it. You going to make any more?
Yeah, I'll be in the next two.
All right. Good to see you. All right, we'll call up these next anglers, and if you would, stand over to the side there. Wyatt Hammond, Chris Blanco, Ryan Madawitz, Matthew Osman Sickley, Greg Pollock, Devin Hullbrook, Dylan Christoski, Jacob Berryhill, Euing Miner, and Ryan Nye. Yeah. What's his name?
Amelia.
Say again?
Amelia.
11th place, $1,200, Ryan Amelia. New Jersey?
Yeah.
Come on up. I would have paid you. My head's frazzled from the live stream there, so I'm sorry. I apologize for that. So, all right, he had 168 inches. You taking home $1,200. You had to beg your way up here. I hate to make you do that, but I appreciate it.
It's all good.
All right, man.
First of all, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Bassmaster. Thank you to the guys that made the drive, whether it was, like me, it was 16 hours from New Jersey, or if you're around the corner. Can't do it without you guys too. Practice was up and down. I liked what I saw in Toho. Was actually one of my first choices was the south end of Toho. And there was a lot there that reminded me of home. I do a lot of fishing at a place called Manasquan Reservoir in New Jersey. I run into Mike Iaconelli there a lot. I threw the chatterbait day one and day two at that southern end of Toho, and I could pretty confidently say I took more casts with a chatterbait than anyone sitting in this room probably this weekend. They will not leave my hand, and it is what it is. It was a big one this morning. I for me, I had a good time. Definitely being in New Jersey right now, -9 there right now.
Yeah.
So if I could, I'd take off the week of work. Looking at the forecast, it's going to be 80s all day. It'll be just be on fire, I think.
Thank you.
Just my mom, family, friends, whoever worked me. That's it.
All right, man. Well, thank you for coming out. Good to see you. Thank you. All right, in 10th place with 168.5 inches, taking home $1,405 New York's Matthew Osman Sickley. You're going to let you say it when you get up here. All right. Got a check to grab there. Grab your check right there next to Mr. Frazier. I usually get them right. I just have to painstakingly say slow.
Yep, you did it. You did it better than most people.
All right. Appreciate it, man. When you talk about your weekend and what it took to get your top 10 here.
Practice was really bad. I had, just like everybody else, I'd imagine. I had 4 bites all practice. Thursday, I ended up finding a grass line about 300 yards and just sent it with a lipless for the last 2 days and fan casting around in the grass and pulled out 5 fish each day. Nothing more than that.
Yeah. You don't think you're going to be able to make any more this year? I know it's a drive.
Santee and Susky and going to Chickamaga next month.
Okay, awesome. That's great. Got anybody you want to give thanks to before you head out?
Just the folks back home, family, and local trail and like KBF.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you. Good to see you. All right, in 9th place with 169 inches with home $1,505, Chris Blanco. Chris, good to see you. Appreciate everything over the weekend, and brought a crew from Puerto Rico, Puerto Rican represented anglers. Not everybody's from Puerto Rico. Long drive, but appreciate you fishing and talk about your weekend.
Very good practice in North Toho. Had 2 spots, decided on one. It was loaded first day. Caught limit very fast. Did well. Went there this morning. I didn't catch a single fish with the lures that I was catching them yesterday, right? So the rattle trap and the chatterbait And as I turned around to go offshore and said, you know what, let me just try the wacky rig for a second. And immediately it was just cast after cast after cast. So, you know, it was a blessing at the end of the day that they were still there. And, you know, I caught him in 8 feet of water on a wacky rig, dragging it through grass. So, hey, it worked. It works everywhere.
That's it. Yeah, it's a lifesaver.
Yeah, it's like
no matter how you fish it, it catches fish. So.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody want to give thanks to? Or
Yeah,
want you to go
sure.
fish the rest of the year?
Well, first of all, my wife, she's back home with my daughter, so thanks for that. Puerto Rico Sports Fishing Federation for bringing the whole crew here. You know, just so you guys know, we're gonna have the 2027 Pan American is gonna be held in Puerto Rico. So for all those people that are interested in qualifying for the national team, U.S. national team, be on the lookout for that announcement, which hopefully will be soon. I want to thank New Canoe. I want to thank Lead Time Batteries and Newport Vessels.
All right. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. In 8th place with 172 inches, taking home $1,605, Florida's Devin Hullbrook. All right, man. How you doing? How was your weekend?
It was
Pretty good today.
it was good this weekend. Practice like everybody else was awful. I caught maybe 4 fish in 4 days. So I found 1 fish on Cypress on offshore grass, and I decided to go there. And caught a 19.5 pretty early on day 1, and decided just to keep doing that, throwing a rattle trap, and ripping it through grass. That's all I did all day.
Heck yeah, man. You got anybody want to give thanks to?
Yeah, my parents were always supporting me, and my girlfriend back home.
All right, man. Thank you. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Thank you. In 7th place with 174.25 inches, taking home $1,705, Tennessee's Jacob Berryhill. Welcome back and good job. We're going to talk about your weekend a little bit more in detail. You had 94 today.
Yeah, a lot better day today.
Yeah.
A lot more fish today. The first day, I think I caught 10 keepers, and today I probably caught 25 or 30 keepers. Fished 1 shell bed with eelgrass on it for both days. I never left side of the boat ramp both days.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have a lot of boat pressure, kind of a community hole? Or?
Yeah, big time community hole.
Yeah.
There was people everywhere. But I just, you just stick with it.
Yeah,
and
rubbing
just got
race and just stay in there, right?
Yeah, got the right bites. That's all that matters.
It's awesome. Heck yeah.
A real good week.
All right. You going to be able to make any more this year, you think?
Oh, yeah, I think we'll make some more.
All right. Well, good, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
All
thank
right. Good to see you. In place with 75.25 inches, taking home $2,105, Virginia's Euing Miner. Good job, you. Good to see you. All right. How did well, you had 94.25 today. So what changed to give you a drastic increase today?
Well, my limit spot from yesterday, I caught, I think, 7 keepers in the first hour, but I had some other stuff I wanted to look at that I thought had bigger fish. It did not, so I just kind of stayed in one general area all day today. Towards the end of the day, well, yesterday I caught them all on a jerk bait, and actually Kobe May on the team, he told me, he said, yeah, in the last 45 minutes, I caught 4 fish on a Alabama rig, tie it on and maybe try it out tomorrow. And I caught 3 out of my 5 on it today. I had a 18, a 19 3/4, and a 20 3/4 on it. Then I had a little one on a jerk bait, and late in the day when it slicked off, they quit eating the Alabama rig. There were people everywhere. I was right near Berry Hill. We could talk most of the day. Well, I'd go out, I'd come back in, but yeah, so it was getting absolutely hammered. So I slid up a little shallower with the water warming up, figuring some fish might move in that way, and I ended up getting a nice late day call on a Nico rig.
All right, man. We appreciate you coming out. You going to get to fish anymore? You got anybody want to think?
Oh, absolutely. Well, you can see I'm in a Carson Newman jersey again, except this time it says coach. Fortunately, they trusted me enough to bring me on and help guide these guys through and get people more people into the sport. I mean, I'm happier about Berry Hill having a phenomenal tournament than me. I get so much enjoyment seeing people, go through the process of learning and getting that first taste of success. It really, that's what drives me.
Well, it's good to see the story unfold, because like everyone here and at home, you've seen Euing work his way through his college career, cashing a lot of checks at every level and on every body of water that you could think of. And now, he's taking that knowledge and experience at a super young age and then passing it on to people. And that's just huge to be able to do that for people. So we appreciate you doing that.
I appreciate you for giving these guys a platform to compete on, and I hope it continues to grow in the future.
I believe it will. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, these next 5 anglers will qualify for the October 3-day championship, which we're in negotiations with 2 lakes right now. So hopefully that lands very, very soon. In 5th place with 180 inches, taking home $2,655, Connecticut's Ryan Nye. Piece of hardware. Ryan, how much practice did you get down here? I think
we practiced the entire time. I have family in Florida, so we came down there. Works has been frozen for a couple months, haven't used anything, so came down early and moved over here first day of practice and spent a ton of time out there graphing and like everybody. And ended up, I think Wednesday I went to a lake, caught 2 fish over 20 in like a half hour, and I just left. Didn't know what it was, didn't know if there was more there or if it was just luck, didn't know if they were going to move, and just kind of scrounged out a limit there both days and caught a couple good ones on day 1, which really helped, but didn't have any clue that it was going to be as good as it was. So like typically Florida, it's kind of hit or miss for me. I've had good tournaments down here, I've had really bad ones, and it's always just trying to find that needle in a haystack. And we spent a ton of time looking for it and got lucky enough to find something.
You stayed after it. Like again, it's not easy to fish when it's not fun, but it's tournament fishing. You're fishing for a check and in competition. So we appreciate you having the mental fortitude to stick it out and make it up here and make it to the next championship.
Yeah, looking forward to that. And just got to thank first my wife. She's at home with our baby and holding down the house, and it's been a long trip down here, and she's been doing that by herself. So thank you to her. And you're still using the autopilot, Old Town. Love that boat. I've been using it, same boat for, I think this is my 3rd year in that exact boat, and have no issues with it. Malone Trailers, Martin's Custom Baits, the rest of my sponsors, you guys for putting this on. And I know there's a ton of work behind the scenes that none of us see. Mark doing content for everybody. Appreciate that. And yeah, so thank you.
All right, man. Thank you. Good to see you.
Thanks.
All right. A lot of people wondered where this was going to land. Today we had our largest limit in series history caught with a stringer of 22-inch, 22 and a quarter, a 22 and a half, a 24 and a 24 for 114 3/4 inches. A 2-day total of 182 3/4 inches, taking on $2,855, Pennsylvania's Dylan Christoski.
Good job.
Did you have a scale by chance?
I did not, and I wasn't taking time to weigh them anyway.
Yeah, I can imagine. So I don't know if you know, but when you caught your last 24, your next cull fish fell in that same window. They would have won the hourly big bass. Also, I guarantee they would have. So it just adds to that much more domination. So let's talk about obviously your weekend, but everybody wants to know about today.
Yeah. Well, pre-fishing, I only caught 1 fish all week. It was a 9.5 pounder off this one point and 26 inches. And I was like, okay, tournament day, I'm going there, and I'm sitting there both days. The area was about the size of this room, all grass, 6 feet, did nothing but crankbait all day. And yesterday I lost a fish that would have helped me get me my 5th fish, but today they just kept reloading, and I was throwing back 20 inches pretty much all day. So
what do you think that fish was yesterday?
Oh, that I lost? It was a 20-incher.
Okay. All right. That'd put you right there. So, yeah. Wow. That'd have been amazing. So, any Any juice on the crankbait?
DT6, shad color, any, just get it down there, and they were eating it.
We literally were having a conversation at a shop as I was traveling down here with forward-facing sonar advancement and stuff like that, how you just don't see that many DT6s slung around anymore. And then I had no idea what you'd caught it on, so that's really cool to hear that.
Yeah.
You got anybody want to give thanks to?
I want to thank my dad and sister for coming out here.
Hey,
And
Dad.
my mom back home who's suffering in the cold, and just everyone who back home supported me and rooted me on. And thank you guys for putting this on a great event.
Appreciate you, man. We're going to see it anymore?
Oh, yeah. I'll be there.
All right, man. Good. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, in third place with 190 and a half, is taking on $3,255. Pennsylvania's Greg Pollock. Good job, man.
Practice was terrible, of course. I was making like 7 miles every day. Couldn't really find anything. I just find one area when I caught like 2-3 fish, shook off few. So I decided to go there to grind it out. So I knew it's limited because it's a very long run from the ramp. So I'm gonna have only like 7 hours of fishing, maybe even less. But I decided to go there and just grind it out, and it pays off 2 days. So
yeah, that's amazing. It's a great job. I mean, your limits were like really good. And today, being a 99 and a quarter, you know, we know up north has a lot of good waters, but have you ever hit the 99 mark before? Is it your personal best limit, or?
Well, my best is 104.
Okay.
It was actually, I fish only New Jersey waters. I don't fish Pennsylvania waters because I live right on the border, New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So I'm fish only Jersey waters. Basically.
What was the 104 on?
104 that we had, that was actually the night tournament. We had it, and I got 104 in the first 3 hours, I believe so. And that was it. So on the worm, big worm.
Wow. What lake?
Excuse me?
What water were you fishing? I'm going north this year. I'm trying to fish.
It's a very small lake, you know. It's the one cove, one of the cove of this lake is the size of the biggest lake in New Jersey.
Okay.
So you know this.
All right.
That's it. So yeah, my morning bites came on basically on the chatterbait.
You ain't giving it up.
And yeah, morning bites went on the chatterbait, and then I was throwing. It's a hybrid of it's a hybrid of the big swim bait and the worm. And I put like a little bit gold blade underneath it, and was running it over the grass. And they didn't eat it; they hit it. So I followed up with the paddle tail worm, and they just smoked it. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, good. We thank you. Appreciate you. Good to see you. All right, in second place with 190 and 3/4 inches with $5,250 going home to North Carolina with him, Wyatt Hammond. All right. Pro knows how to handle these things. I see you just wait on that one. So we'll let you know what to do, Wyatt. We appreciate you.
So I absolutely smashed my practice. No, just my practice was just like everybody else. I had the plan of, you know, whenever I launched to the boat ramp and I just started going down the Kissimmee grass line. And you know, if you know me, I'm a graph guy. So every time I caught a fish, I put a little waypoint down. And at the end of the days, at the end of my practice days, I picked a spot where I had the most waypoints and just started scanning out in front of that. And I found a little ditch that just had a couple fish in it. And I only caught one 17-incher out of it in practice. And then I had another bite, and I was like, well, it's one of the better spots that I found. So I'll say yesterday morning, I ended up getting out there and caught 92, 94, all in like 20 minutes. And I figured like I need to start back on that spot. There was another competitor. Jake was out there around me, and luckily, I'll say he was nice enough to go fish somewhere else today. So he gave me that spot all to myself. And within 20 minutes, I had 94 inches this morning. And then I died off right after that, and just picked up a 1.5 punch rig, and just kind of dabbing around all the tullies and stuff, and picked up a couple coals, and it was overall a pretty good day.
Yeah, it's good enough for a quarter inch.
Yep. I will say the one thing criminal about this is I was wearing my super heavy jacket and I was putting sunscreen on my ski jacket. Just felt so wrong, but it was an awesome time out here. Grinding in practice, but I kind of planned where the fish were going to be, and they luckily showed up for me. So I got to thank you for putting this on. Thank Mark for running around, Blake as well for running around, taking pictures of everybody. Got some awesome pictures put up on the website. So also got to thank Old Town at Hummingbird. Say scanning everything for days in practice paid off for me. So,
good job, man. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Yep.
All right, with a 98 3/4 on day one and a 95.5 on day two for 194 1/4 total from Pennsylvania, taking home $11,500. Ryan Madawitz. Good job, Ryan.
Thanks,
right, man. You got to get out again on the boat with Mark and watch him. Oh, by the way, you dropped something there.
Oh, how about that? Look at that.
You also take home a $250 Tackle Warehouse gift card.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, so practice, I mean, kind of like everybody else, was a struggle. I didn't really crack them anywhere per se. I ended up launching the first place as soon as I got here up the north end of the lake on Toho. And from the past, it's been like really choked out with vegetation. It got sprayed down a lot and ended up making it so there was a lot less spots for the bass to hide there. And there's a big population. Plus, you have all the people releasing tournament boats, constantly dropping off a lot of fish in the area. I didn't crack them in practice. I caught like 3 good ones in my first day. And then I just said, okay, this is pretty decent. I'm going to go try and find something else, because watching the pros and the opens, you see everybody catching them on the lipless crankbait in the grass. And I heard some other people like going through catching them on the grass. And I'm like, man, I got to go try and find that. So I went and spent the rest of my practice just fishing grass and running around doing something I'm not super confident in, and just never really felt dialed in. I caught a couple. And then the day of the tournament, my dad was fishing there with me, and I wasn't super confident. If I knew what I found, I would have actually had him come to the ramp with me, but he ended up going to Cyprus to a different ramp because he was going to go try and do something in a canal. But I went there, and it turned out just to be way better than I thought. I mean, I probably caught upwards of 50 fish, 55 fish on the first day. And then a lot of them, like 30 of them probably were all like 8 to 10 inches. You saw I was pulling up 2 at a time on the Alabama rig. And day one, I had plenty of space. Obviously, people see me catching them on the Alabama rig, so I got a lot of company on day 2. But they were all respectful, and they kept their space and gave me my space. So it's all good, and I'm glad to see those guys catch them. And we just went out there, put my nose down, and I mean, I chuck and wind. My wife had to go give me a bandage, like wrap for my arm because it was so sore from throwing that thing out there. And I of ibuprofen before I went to bed and went at it again all day. All I can say is I'm glad it's not a 3-day tournament, because I don't think I could have did it again.
All right, anybody want to give thanks to before you head off?
Just thank my whole family's here. My mom, my dad, my wife Kelsey, my son Blake. That's been so quiet.
That's cool,
And,
man. That's awesome.
That's just really, it's just a blessing to be able to come down here. I'm in Pennsylvania. Everybody's complaining about the cold weather, and while it is cold, it's negative 30-degree wind chills up there this weekend.
Right.
So I'm just happy to be here, and like I said, blessed. The bites, the good ones, just totally random. I just covered a big flat and just said, God, give me a good one, give me a good one, and there they were,
Absolutely, man. Well, we'll see you at the championship, and don't run off. We'll let Mark do some photographs real quick before it gets hectic. But thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate
A couple things that I with my son, I haven't been able to fish the trails as much, but in the past I fished a lot of them.
Yep.
And I just really think Bassmaster is doing a fantastic job. I wanted to say that, and I really do. The way this event was run compared to events I fished in the south in Florida was like 50 lakes, and being there was just the small chain that all the boats fixed, it felt a lot more like not disorienting for like people coming out of state with like 20 different lakes. So it was really nice, and I really think the event was run well, and the listed ramps that you guys went to and everything, it's just a really well-run organization, and I appreciate you.
Well, thank you. We'll get the live stream nailed down, and we'll be perfect. All right, everybody. That before you all don't get hectic, stay over here, and if you cash a check, so Mark can take care of the photographs quickly, if you don't mind. Before you leave, and it never happens, text me your PayPal information so that I don't have to hunt you down to pay you. But above all else, thank everyone at home that followed along this weekend and our safety. being a priority for everyone. This is our first event of the season, and it was a really, really good one. The fishing was tough, but the positivity, that the feedback of the job we're doing is really, really good. So next we come in a few more weeks, we'll be on Lake Chickamauga and Nickajack Lake for our championship for our 2025 qualifiers. So head on over to the Bassmaster website. You're going to be able to find the kayak resource page to find all the information and schedule that you need. So from Bassmaster and all of you at home, and especially our anglers, we appreciate you. God bless you, and y'all be safe getting back home.
What matters to you? Commitment, dedication, precision, connection. Catching fish? Good. That matters.